Beans, welcome back to more Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Before I begin today's video, I have a little bit of an announcement. I have somehow been nominated for an award. I don't know how, but I've been nominated for Female Content Creator of the Year at Danish Game Awards. So if you guys want to vote for me, if you think I deserve it, I'll leave a link in the description and in a pinned comment. The form is in Danish because it's a Danish show, but you can just look for my name. You don't have to vote for all the categories. It should be the very first category. I would really appreciate it. Obviously you don't have to, but if you do decide to vote for me, just thank you so much. Like, this nomination is as much for you guys as it is for me, so just thank you for supporting me and my channel. It really means the world to me. But anyway, back to the video. Let's just get a recap of where we are in the story.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
This is where we left it. We looked through Triss's place, her house, and found a couple of things. And now we're gonna go and look for thieves that we can talk to and see if we can find this place where we need to find Triss. Because apparently she's gone hiding, because this town is crazy. Yeah, they don't like witches. Oh, okay. Anything magic, it seems like. So they are basically trying to get rid of all of them. Yeah. Or at least not have them in their town.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Well, I think that's a thief, right?
I'm knackered.
Alright, well, let's try. He returned quite quickly.
How much did they sell the magnificent property for?
My, what a freak.
But love how alive this all feels. So far I'm enjoying my time here, definitely. Do we look for clues or just anyone that looks a bit suspicious?
Stop! Thief! I serve the eternal fire.
You look like a thief.
Than I thought. Can't get too close.
Oh, I'm supposed to follow. Okay. I might as well just address that I'm
Help a poor fella.
still sick. So my voice probably sounds a bit weird, and there might be some weird cuts here and there if I have to sneeze or my eyes are watering like they are right now. So I'll try and make this as bearable as I can to watch.
Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
But it's either this or no video at all, so.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Arms for the poor.
I'm sure you don't know anything. Surely.
The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yen for wenches.
Am I really just supposed to follow this guy?
Piler's death.
They work together. Arr, arr. Huh. Interesting. It's like a whole society, maybe.
No point complaining.
I should probably talk to people before I decided to follow sketchy dudes around the town. They 100% know that I'm following them.
Gonna be sick.
Did you step in something, sir? Oh, it's the fish market. He sounds just like me a couple days ago. Oh my god.
Buying or not?
Want my advice? Don't
No lollygagging.
What you have here is shit, not wares.
Oh, you have shit nut wares? What?
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Okay, how? Find King of Beggars hideout. Oh, we just walked past here. The last video.
Oh,
Knock knock.
Open up.
Hello.
Who are you and what do you want?
Nice mustache.
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
Me brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Can't tell. A freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Nice job, Geralt.
how do you hunt, White Wolf?
Where are we going there, Geralt? Sorry. He was moving. Meet with the King of Beggars. You okay? Ooh. I was expecting like underground society kind of, because this doesn't seem like a very good hiding spot.
Thank you, my lord. Right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council.
But maybe they're not hiding, maybe they're just...
But positively,
Well, they're kind of hiding, but...
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
in that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
So I took it. You looked me straight in the eyes and lied, just like your pa. You're a good lad. Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
We just have a little look around first, maybe?
Got you pretty good
My uncle's in the service because he can swallow salt. Can you?
Put some ointment on her, else she'll get puffy.
Already did. Still had some salve I got off a sorceress.
You robber.
You daft. King forbids any trickery towards mages. Need them too much.
Mages. Lots of people throwing up.
Best of the pickpockets. Would you mind demonstrating your dexterity?
I'm bound for the market square, love, if you'd like
You
to come
see in the
along.
dark,
Not
and your
what I had
study.
in mind. I was thinking of a bit of enjoyment before they burn me at the stake.
Well, can't blame you. King of Bickers, henchman. Kind of like guards. So what's the difference between sorcerers and mages? Or a mage?
So, how are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide.
80% though.
Died.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Is it her?
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of
I just
you
saw the red
or any
hair
other
and
mages.
assumed.
But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
It is?
See you two know each other.
Okay.
See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Knew I was looking for you.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard ever bother you?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Okay.
Menger doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menger had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Well,
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
all right.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
All right.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Okay, so she's not heard anything.
Eternal fire.
At least of what she'd like to say right now. Well, I don't think she would hide something like that, but I don't know her. But, I mean, she used to be Geralt's girlfriend, I guess we could say that.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Chuck it.
A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Oh my gosh, sure, we'll get it. We probably have to anyway.
Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks.
Oh my god.
Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Sewers? Well, that's kind of where I thought we were going to be headed when we were looking for the camp. This? Whoop. Oh. Do you have some pets down here? Ooh! Sorry, I'll just loot for a second here. I mean, I can help if you'd like. Ow. Woo. Ta-da!
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Got a diagram. Need find a secret passage using your witch's sense. Oh, wait, stop, Geralt. Could you? Am I having drift issues? What is happening?
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Oh, yay. Okay, so it sounds like that they are going after like mages and such just to get coin, and once they're out of hunting down those people, like coin to fund the war, and once they're out of those they're gonna go for regular folk. Is that understood correctly? Find the lost parcel. Oh my lord. Okay. And it's getting dark too. Okay. Oh! I see it. I think. Oh, there's more. Not that one. Not that one? Okay. Oh! I see something red. A leather sack. Alright. Let's just go up for air. I'm just gonna... Nope. Dive, Carol. I'm just gonna check and see if we spot anything else. I don't think so. Alright, Triss, I got him.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Okay. So, from what I understand, so I'm just gonna pause here. A lot of the people who don't like Triss don't like her because, like, she just kind of admitted here she took advantage of Geralt when he got amnesia, because he was kind of with Yennefer at that time, or maybe he was with her, and then Triss just swooped in and took him, even though she knew he was in a relationship. I don't know if they was a relationship or if they just had a thing. That's why I'm a little bit unsure about that. And then she just swooped in and was like, oh, well, he doesn't remember, so I'm just gonna... I like him, so I'm gonna... He's mine now. I mean, it's definitely not girl code, so
Greetings, sorceress.
I don't know how to feel about that
Greetings,
either.
Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Hello, Brandon.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
It's coming. Felt it in my bones.
Ooh. Place rat traps around the warehouse. Use your witch's sense to guide you.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this
What about the rats that are walking
I'll
around
cast
the
a spell
floor?
and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Whining.
Look for indications of rats. Sees big fat rat walking right across the floor. There's poop
Looks
over
like a
here.
good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the
That's a
rats
bit rude,
out.
isn't it?
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Yeah, it's funny. There's poopies over here as well. I'm done looking for the poops. Where you at, Triss? Where'd you go?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
All right. Did you do it? I'm gonna assume yes.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
Are you truly or just pretending? It's good that there aren't bad feelings between us. Well, I don't know that, so...
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
What? I'm a woman and I don't even understand the code here, Triss. Hi, Reddies.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
Don't you see the work
job's
leaving?
done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Well, good luck with that.
Will kill you.
Woo. Didn't even go for that guy, but okay.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah, we do. His kneecaps are waiting for us. Come on.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Gonna be nice.
Nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
All right. Got some things we can read. Well, first impressions. Triss. I don't know if I like her better than Yennefer yet. But I am gonna... I'm in playing this game, like, I'm gonna... It's partly my own morals, but also kind of what Geralt would do, but also what I want to do. So, like I've said, I want to stay loyal to Yennefer. Because I feel like that just makes the most sense to me from what I know from Geralt. But I am gonna respect that he's got history with Triss. And there's obviously going to be some feelings there. Because they were, like, together, but under the, I would say under the wrong circumstances. But anyway, we got some character updates. Corrine Tilly. I don't know how you say that. The magic art of deciphering the past and the future as they appear in dreams is difficult for even a highly trained sorceress to master. Those born with the talent, however, excel at it without any formal education. Such was the case for Corinne Tilly, whose fame as a dreamer, as such diviners are known, had spread far and wide. And then we have Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. The free city of Novigrad had known no king's rule for nearly 200 years. Francis Bedlam surely had this fact in mind when he anointed himself the king of beggars, a title that mocked the pomposity of crowned heads while simultaneously stealing a bit of said pomp for itself. Bedlam was a pragmatic man, a trait of great use in his profession, which involved managing a network of thieves, beggars, tramps, and street urchins that trickled through every part of the city. His contacts provided him with the freshest gossip and tastiest morsels of information, and the cut he took of his subjects' earnings guaranteed a sizable income for the maintenance of his court in the Putrid Grove. Francis despised fanaticism, oh my god, and prejudice in equal measure, which meant that mages fleeing the witch hunters' pincers often turned to him for protection. Oh lord, it's one of those reading days. If it's just basic English, I can read just fine, but throw some fancy words in there and I'm like, what the hell is this language? Oh, whoa. Alright, after a bit of a runaround, Geralt finds the sorceress, who had indeed entered into an arrangement with the so-called King of Beggars. She paid for his protection by providing magic services to his organization. Though Triss did not know anything about Ciri and her stay in Novigrad, she promised to do all within her power to aid Geralt's search. Though theoretically Triss and Geralt had ended their romance half a year earlier, it was clear the feelings they felt for each other had not vanished so easily. To deal with this, the sorceress pretended that nothing had happened, and the Witcher, as is his wont, sheepishly masked his feelings with a mix of hesitant interest and fake indifference. It must be said that both of them handled the situation quite awkwardly. Okay, so we're just playing pretend here? Alright. Sure. But yeah, that's kind of also what I was expecting. Like, they probably left things on good terms. I don't know. I need to read the books. Or play the other games. So I just had a look through the things here. And I think we're just gonna head towards this one. The main mission. And then we have a few exclamation points around here, but I don't know. I want to focus a bit on story today. It's one of those days. I'm sick. I need a story to soothe my pain. I'm kidding, I'm not in pain. I probably sound more sick than I am right now, but it was bad a couple of days ago. Oh.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Doesn't that just sound like a squatter? If it's just the attic and stuff like that?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Alright, I will totally not take all your stuff.
The first one breaks. Smart.
That is smart. Hello. Yep. The loot game begins. You know what? The wild loot is here.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Sorry, I gotta take it. There's a door here. Oh, my eyes are watering again. Shit.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Can I go down here? Am I not supposed to do this? I don't know. I'm an adventurer. I don't obey the rules. Yeah, I feel like this is for later. Or is it? I don't know, but I feel like we're sidetracking a bit.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Hello? It's just... Oh, but is it Johnny? A Johnny boy?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
That's what they do in movies.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, yay. I love the attic. Although, you know, I was they never hit a woman.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
And I don't know, it might be like a situation with like sleepwalking where you're not supposed to wake them up if they're sleepwalking. Maybe you're not supposed to wake her up? Or maybe you can't.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Wait, is there multiple ways to go to the attic? No? Well, I'm just checking every room then. Alright.
Stop! Go away! Leave
Doll, attic. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Well, what are we gonna do about that, Geralt? Gonna set it on fire? Push it? Like so? No spookiness. Drawing of a crypt. Paper on which a crypt has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Is it what? Is it a godling they were called? What was Johnny called? The creature, I don't remember. Yes, it is godlings. Okay, because that's what it looked like. I don't want to take that right now. Gotta loot first. Let's get some light in here. Alright. Now we... no? Something under here? Mug.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
How do you come up with that, Geralt? You're talking from experience, maybe? Oh, in here. Oh, of course. They were out of here fast. Oh.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Is it the path that I found? The secret path? Let's see. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Hello? You live in here?
Boo!
Oh, that actually got me.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams.
That's
I'm not her
nice.
awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Guess I'll have to throw you out then. Geralt.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
No, don't wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay. Alright. But what is all of this then? Assassin's boots? Oh, there's not. Okay, this is it. Well, that. Oh. Alright. Just the rocks. Alright, never mind then. Good thing we looked anyway. Okay. Let's go talk to her. Corinne. Do you have a good nap?
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Man.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
All right. Now we just... Don't we have to tell the man about his house? Ow. Yeah, so you can live here. It's haunted.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Ooh. Do we keep our word? Sorry. Coughing. I'm gonna keep my word. Yeah.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
And he seems like he'll be doing fine.
Black bones, economically.
Corinne at the Golden Sturgeon. Where is that at? Okay, we have a little way to go. We picked up some new swords and stuff, but I don't know if it'll be anything worse. Anything worth switching out our own stuff. Alright, let's just head over there. I just had a little bit of a look at the menu, just to...
Washed your hair lately?
No. Well, I washed mine yesterday, but I don't know about Geralt's.
Oi, cocker!
What you call me? Cocker? What? Is that equivalent to saying dickhead or something?
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Well, here I am, sir. Live with it. Redanian army needs you now. Enlist and become a hero of the North. You are right in my ear, sir.
Hey,
Right up in there.
beauty.
Should we
this
just
is
take
Troth and you the bigger
what's from
drunk.
this notice
I
board?
insist.
Let's just do that.
You truly
It's
do
not like
be
we
an
have lots of things to do.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Leave me alone.
You boys look
They're
tired.
drunk.
Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
They just want coin to buy more booze. Oh. It said read. What can I read? Oh, the sign. The golden sturgeon. Alright.
Black ones, Redanians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
That's a bit sad. But
Burghers and
I
burgesses
get it.
of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me, has the honor to announce that betting is now open. Georgius George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our tavern's champion. Will
See,
anyone
we'll
dare
have to go
try
here to fight
dethrone our reigning-
at some point.
What'll it be?
Goods.
What are you serving?
Let's buy. What are these for? Is this a new faction? Should we play Gwent? We can try.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
We didn't play at all in the previous video, so let's see here. Yeah, okay. I mean, not that we can use it yet, but well, it's not new, but I don't think I've gotten any cards for this. A siege technician. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll use our trusty deck here. See if I remember to switch side here with the camera. Ooh, that's always a gamble. Okay. Do we have? I feel like we could just try for this. Sure. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, he starts with an extra card. We haven't fought against a green deck before, I think. It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Okay, we might just... pass on this one. It's fine. I usually throw the first round anyway. And then we'll see what happens. I mean, that's a pretty good start for him. I'll give it to him. Oh, he's passed. Okay. It would have been nice if I could have saved all of them. That's like... Okay, I'll use this one. Yeah, and then gonna call it quits. We're gonna get an extra card. Yeah, and then we're also gonna get an extra card from using this one. Let's see how it goes. I don't think we're gonna get... We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna get extra card. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Don't think we got this one. Still got 2 cards. Oh shit. Wait, we did it! Let's go! Excitement! Okay. And that's nice.
I believe I see a challenger. The more our drink, the clearer our
She's
driver.
upstairs. There's stairs over here. Okay. Why are you all topless in here? Some crazy tattoos.
No glass tastes as sweet as the first backing.
Sorry, I'm just trying to walk on the stairs. No need to yell at me. Hello. This door? Oh, hi.
I dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before.
I dream
let
in
alone
here.
Participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
I'll try.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's begin.
I'm ready.
Tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
She just told us.
I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I remember when we first met, I trained her at Cambonano. Saved her life once. She was there when I died. I hope all of these are true. Because I have no idea of knowing if...
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Oh.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Oh, I can pick more. I want to hear this.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
That sounds so wild. Let's just hear all of them.
There's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Ciri is a child of the Elder Blood. They call her the Lady of Space and Time.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh there. It's just the way he said pure legend. It just remind... let me just shield myself from the mad comments. No, sorry. It just reminds me of like a saying. It's not really a saying, but like, I don't know, like a meme where it'd be like legend. Legendary or something along those lines. And then it would just be pure legend instead. I don't know. I'm stupid. We're moving on.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. Right. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe... so... Dandelion? He is the... Can I do that? No? So he's the what do you call that? He's the guy that writes our bestiary and stuff. He's like the guy that tells the stuff in there when we discover it, right? Maybe?
Maybe Dandelion.
Dandelion, yeah.
They liked each other a lot.
I don't know, like, Yennefer and Triss, obviously, but we've already found them and they haven't encountered her, so... Ooh. Yes, that guy. Amazing outfit. I love it. Scared of birds? You're talking to it. Or is that not her? Like the bird thing? Was that not her, like... My god, English today is super difficult. Like one of the signs we had to look for in the caves with...
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
With Kira.
Swallow. It symbolizes
swallow.
Ciri.
Exactly!
She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Alright, I just had to wait for the information instead of just theorizing.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, like brain fog is just so real when you're sick.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay. Go to the Rosemary in time. Is that in town? It is. We got a stash over there. Alright. But first, let me read about Kareen. This gifted woman could not only dream of past events herself, but also induce revelatory dreams in persons searching for direction or answers to specific questions. These abilities proved to be a great use to Geralt in his search. Well, let's go and check it out. Broken Flowers is the quest called. I told you it was going to be story heavy today. We've earned it.
Through those walls. Who knows?
There's a red dot outside. Quiet music.
Rum and supper, I never refuse.
Is it on Spotify? I think I need it on my playlist. What is behind here? What? Oh, there's some bugs. Ow! I was told to block more. I'll try.
That's enough of that.
Good night. Roshi Chimkin Wake.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Snake eyes. Hi. Come on then. What are you guys wearing? You're not going to. Just be nice to me. And I'll be nice to you.
All souls praise the eternal fire.
Captain. Just have some bread. And then I will try to navigate over there. Need to cross this bridge.
Whoa, 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 stop flexing like that, making me nervous.
I don't know what you're saying.
He's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Lots of drunk people here.
Well, well, another freak.
Welcome to the family. Alright. Alright. King of Beggars Henchmen.
Or you can all go suck a devil.
No, you. Just love the random. Oh. Triss, Merigold, Witch, and Harlot. Harlot is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Well, shit.
I never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
A flying rat's ass of what you wanted. We're gonna meet him. We're gonna meet Dandelion. Whoa.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Nice.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
You know it.
Gotta get around him!
Oh.
Come on, come closer.
Rumble time!
Oh my lord.
Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Vergen.
Plowing freaks.
Take it! I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
He's one of the girls. Spill the tea, Geralt.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will.
I
Some
love
other
this
time.
guy.
Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alright. Search the ground floor for clues using your witch senses. Well, there was like an explosion, so...
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning calls.
Well, it's not like we've read tons of notes from people.
The faculty
Geralt.
of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Did I just loot his place? Maybe I should. My stash. Sorry for doing this in the middle of everything, but let's just store all of these things and we'll sell them eventually. There we go. Whoa. Letter from a female admirer. The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. The music, the singing, you. For that one brief moment I felt as if I were the lute you so skillfully strummed, and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chord. Was that the... Okay.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for!
Huh?
It's his planner.
That's rich dandelion planning. Starting to look like a man serious about his business.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not interested in his romantic outings.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, well, I didn't really mean to trigger that, so...
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Okay. Letter from Bomil the Rat. Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Devlet. Called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch, that tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Okay. Is he called a Bart?
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
But what is he? Because he is in the characters. There he is. What is he called? He is a bard. Okay. Sorry, Dandelion. Just taking all your things before I read the planner and go on my way. this place just continues. Wait, can I get these things? There we go. Dedication. How big is this place? Okay. Okay, read the planner. There we are. Read. Rosa var Atre? I don't know. Like a rose, abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility? Civility? I don't know. To swing her dwarf with agility. A charmed garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Lispela, though timid in looks, no adventure did she skip. Her heart melts when she asked ever had a Big Dipper. Huh? Far corners laundry near the mouth of the punter. Marabella, though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. Eliel? I don't know. A figure most rare, her nature dual, look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Okay, so there's some locations we need to visit, but is it gonna mark? No, there's lots of books we need to read, but we'll save that. Okay, now that marked. Cool. Cool. Is there anything in here? Alright, well, I've just went ahead and looted this entire place. So let's just go and talk to these ladies. Unless they need to talk to you.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Oh, we can ask about them. Okay, well.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard.
No.
Poor bastard fled out the window.
Alright.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Alright.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Oh, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, alright.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Also, I saw a draken over here on this painting. Well, maybe not a dragon. Is it the wyvern? Wyvern. One of the things we've killed as well. Or I have a feeling like this is a reference to something that I have no idea about what is. It might be a big joke. He might be really cool like that. I don't know if he can kick ass or not. I have no idea. Alright, let's see how spread out all of these ladies are. Alright. We're here, so I guess we'll start with these two. And take it from there. Just so I can tell them apart, let me just put a custom marker on the map as well. I wonder if we have to talk to all of them to get the information that we need.
Julia claims you agreed to pay him more.
But what we didn't and couldn't agree is that there'd be a war now, could we? My custom's been cut in 4.
Quite a coincidence. That's why I aim to do to you.
That doesn't sound very nice.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Ooh.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Here I am.
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2
It never
swords,
works.
but there's 4 of us.
Yeah. 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Never works. It never works.
Together now. Kill the horse.
Come on, come closer.
Try me, prick.
Gonna get you clean, you ass.
Wait. Wait. Oh. Well, I did give them a choice. I gave them a choice.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
Sorry.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
I really don't want to say it, but I want to hear the dialogue options.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point.
Oh, okay.
Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry, didn't think about that.
Woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Maybe I should have just paid them. I don't know.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Could have been first series, maybe.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Moverr. Ha! Horveer, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Alright.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Okay. Alright. Well, then don't beat him up, okay? That's not very nice. Like, girl, make up your mind, please. Alright. Got another one over here. Sorry. Oh, what is this? Laundry. I guess much as a man shouldn't hit a woman shouldn't hit a man. Like, it goes both ways, so like just be nice. Don't beat each other up. Hello? In here?
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
Oh, okay.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Okay.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Slay
but
Queen.
I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Huh?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Oh, that's amazing. Not the whole bonfire setting people on fire, but...
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Well, you should try it, Geralt. It's fun. Dress
Thanks
up
for
like
your help.
cosplaying and stuff.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Awesome. Alright. I mean, I was as surprised as Geralt, but I mean... You do you? I don't care. Although I know some people probably have an issue with that, but like, he's not hurting anyone. It's not hurting you. So,
Mug like that won't get you a
don't
copper.
like it,
Got to be
just don't
elegant
look at
like
it.
me.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
So we're looking for Marabella now.
Sick of it all.
Hey, dog. I wish we could what? I wish we could pet the dogs. Or the cats. Well, the cats don't like us, so...
If I see a man's
That makes
busy,
sense.
I just sod off.
I want to help right now. I want to help, but I can't right now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let me live.
Don't tip me. Ah! Sorry. Where? How far?
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
This city is quite big.
Another
What is this?
drifter in from Temeria.
Arms for bread, please. Good folk.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out more.
What difference will it make?
A great one. Drawn out, it sounds like a babe wailing. Subliminal messaging.
You're a clever bugger after all, Professor.
Work. Morning, morning. Be praised.
Oh, sorry.
You don't mean to.
Oh, fuck.
I love these people. Hello.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's got a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? You don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Here we go.
The rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know? Got a
Mine
monster
says
under me
that if he
bed.
but catches
Will
a
you
cough,
help?
he's as good as in the grave. But this one's got a fever.
Sorry. Don't want to interrupt the kids learning or whatever is going on here.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you
Yes.
want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
To his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Huh?
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
I am so confused.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
I tried to. Is she the one that pulled out like the bridle and stuff from?
Thanks for your help.
And he took
Farewell.
off. Called him a stallion. I don't. It might have been. All right.
Mum, where are ya?
Miserable.
Now, Molly.
No bread, no coin.
What will become of us under
Freak!
Radical?
Hellraiser!
That's it. I doubt it's in there. Let's see. Maybe it is. Ah.
Winds howling.
It is.
Uh-oh. I think that peas cod was overripe.
Huh. Every time I don't understand at all what the people are saying, or we just run past them.
So tired you're positively pale.
Ooh. They're juggling. Look at the sky.
You needn't believe me, but even the temple guard's afraid to go out nights.
My mates from the ensemble must hear about this.
So cool.
Freak.
Right.
There were rumors about all kinds of rules. I doubt you know many road wards.
Sorry. So many distractions. Contract haunted house. We'll read it eventually once we have to do it.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
I was about to say we met him in
Yeah,
Vizima.
we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Find my own way to the Wigglebutts. We're happy to go with you. We'll go with them.
Well,
okay.
if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
We can do the other thing later, that's okay. I think. I'll probably regret it. How far away are we going? I didn't even consider.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Okay.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's do it.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Doesn't matter. Try this one.
The gray mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Ka here once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Okay, I assume I'll have a chance, but we'll see how it goes.
Riders, ready!
2, 1.
Come on, let's go!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I will not let them pass.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh. I'm such a dickhead.
Don't spare the horse.
I won!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Thank you.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Alright.
Sick of it all.
Let's go talk to her.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Sure, we'll go with it.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
That's a yes.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Ah.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet. and then change the subject.
Okay.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Alright. Return to Novigrad on your own or with Boris and Baroness La Valette. There we go. I think we'll just go with them. Where even are we on the map? Oh. Oh. Okay. I want to go with the others just in case there's like some dialogue or something. Because we can we can always travel over here again on our own and whatnot. So who do we?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, sure.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Let's go!
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Bye.
Just this morning, my Twitter came back from the market with news.
Oh, I can talk to him.
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cirilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Uh-huh.
Farewell.
So he's planning on getting married to Cirilla. Okay. Alright. Well, good luck with that, buddy. Okay, we only have Rosa left, but maybe we should just take a little reading break. We have a few characters. Elihol, Geralt erroneously, I don't know, interpreted one of my notes to mean that Elihol and I had been a couple. Alas, while anyone would be thrilled to count this outstanding elf, wonderful conversation partner, and superb tailor among their conquests, in fact, no more than friendship and fine wine had ever passed between us. Geralt found this out when he visited Elihol's tailor shop, where he also got a first-hand glimpse of the elf's unusual hobby, adopting the dress and mannerism of those different from himself in race, sex, and social status. Louisa La Valette. Baroness Maria Louisa La Valette was the talk of Temeria in her time. This noblewoman had been King Foltrest's mistress and even bore him two illegitimate children. This caused quite the scandal and prompted several notable families to take up arms in revolt, only to be bloodily crushed by the king's forces, who took La Valette's castle during a hard-fought siege. To the Baroness's good fortune, Geralt of Rivia was with King Foltest at the time and saved her son Adrian from the fate that otherwise would have been his for having participated in the revolt. Louisa Lavalette thus had every reason to think quite highly of the Witcher, and her esteem became quite apparent at the next time they crossed the path. I see. Okay. So that's why she was so friendly. A dwarf, a soldier of fortune, a veteran of the Battle of Branna, a uninsatiable optimist, a committed altruist, a lover of rough drinks and rougher songs, a masked Gwent player, and above all, a dear and loyal friend to me and Geralt. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Sultan Chive. Chive? Is that how you say it? We first became fast friends years ago when Geralt and I ran into Sultan and the band he was leading at the time across war-stricken Riverdale. It proved our fate to cross paths many times after, and we eventually became inseparable companions, sticking together through good and ill. At our tale's beginning, Sultan and I had gone into business together, running a Novigrad tavern called the Rosemary and Thyme.
Do you see what I do?
I suppose so. But when we actually
I really love... Well, I don't like reading, but I love reading about, you know, characters and stuff like that. Like, getting a little bit more background to it. I was like, oh, Geralt have actually met these guys before.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Find a way into the villa. Oh. Or even if it's obvious that he knows them, then I get like a little story to why.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not
or how they know of each other. What if we go? Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. If we go around here.
No discounts, no credit.
Okay, can we? Nope. That would be too easy. I thought that said butter, but it says butler. Like, what? Can you? Okay, we can't climb. Oh.
Do you like it here?
We enter this one.
Washed your hair lately?
Nope. Maybe not. Imagine a... Oh my eye, sorry. A stranger just barge in to your home and you're just like,
Child's fallen ill.
did you wash your hair lately?
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
I love it. Okay.
So what's it gonna be?
We can walk down here. Okay. Good start. Yeah. It's gotta be the way. Parkour. Come on, Geralt. I love letter. What? What's interesting? My darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that faithful evening at the Merigold, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Merigold introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat and I started to choke. And you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in the hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your truly devoted admirer, Gilbert Blythe. I mean, it's a little bit creepy. It's sweet, but creepy in the way of if you guys have not even talked to each other and you've only seen her. Is that a book? Read of it. Okay, we'll read that. Not right now, because my brain fog cannot, but we'll save it. Manuscript.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Sugar puss.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
That's right. I train with big swords. Alright, follow the guard.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Alright. I almost just stole in front of him. I don't know if he is a guard. And I feel like they get mad if they catch me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright. She's gonna kick my ass. I know it. Better.
What? Lost your nerve?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
So I need to have a better look here. You're slow.
Drat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Did we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay.
Not too late to surrender.
Bit too early on that.
Stop flaunting and fight! Ratted! You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
I don't know if he just counters them, like the counter attack does it automatically, because I'm only pressing L2 once.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering
Wait.
about?
Okay.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
I was like...
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Okay.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children.
So that's Rosa.
People have always mistaken us for one another.
Alright. I was like... Huh?
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately?
This is crazy.
Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
I see.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Okay.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Is this again where I have to read between the lines or something, and she is referring to something else than sword lessons? It's the way she asks where I'm like, you trying to do something here? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. But do we... I mean, if it opens up for more quests or stuff like that, then I want to do it, but I feel like she's hinting at something else. But...
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
No, okay, she meant sex. Alright. We won't be back. I would like to point out that I have absolutely nothing fencing lessons. Okay, well. I want to make it clear, I have absolutely nothing against sex or anything of the sorts. I'm only saying this because I had like a comment that was quite mad that I didn't do the romance option with Kira. Even though I said I wanted to stay loyal to Yennefer, and that's why I didn't do it. And the person was like, if I had anything against sex or why I was so... disgusted was not the right word, but something along those lines of that word. Yeah. And I have absolutely nothing against it. I just don't feel like just because Geralt has the option to sleep with someone, I don't think that he has to. He could. I mean, you know, the option is there, and I will probably play this game again in the future. Not on the channel, but just in my spare time. And then I would probably just, you know, let him do his thing. Because it does sound like that in the past, he has been one to get around with the ladies and all that. And, you know, Geralt, you do you. But I also hope that people will respect and understand that I want to stay loyal to Yennefer because I like her. I really like Yennefer. So yeah. I just want to make it clear, no problem with the funny activities. You know, the more the better. I get that, but for this playthrough, I'm feeling Yennefer, so.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old butt? What's this? Uneven drunker water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
It's a bird. And he's got a little helmet. Oh my goodness. Ah. Beautiful bird. Oh, Geralt, don't do that. He's like, let it out. Set it free.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She's an owl, not a parrot.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this owl. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
You first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines of dubious worth.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which has just now been repaired. Made her stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Probably did
Women
for
on
Siri.
my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always?
Oh.
This'll be
We've
true
been doomed.
poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
That's a rough sentence, huh, Geralt? Meet Sultan in the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. Okay. There's a notice board, so let's head there, see what it's about, and then we'll take it from there.
Achoo!
Same, brother. I've been there the past couple of days. Today, it just keeps going.
Oh, God. A Reaper's come for me.
I'll try to make my way over there. We'll probably have to meditate for a bit. Because it's like 3 AM.
So the worst scum.
And I need to sneeze.
Here crawls a witch.
My eyes. My eyes.
I serve the eternal
Looks like rain.
That tear actually came out. You know when you have a cold and then it starts tickling in the back of the nose, like here,
yes, you.
like you have to
You
sneeze.
got water on the brain.
Why are everyone being so mean to me? I have a cold. Sorry, I just like how my eyes were watering and then Garrett was like, looks like rain. I know it's raining in the game, but still, the timing. Immaculate.
My head's spinning.
Now you.
So yeah, that's why I was laughing. I thought that was funny. We good here?
Looking to enlist the Temple Guard.
Nope. Okay. After sundown. I guess this is like too early, or too late. We do like 8 PM. Well, the sun is not down quite yet, but it's fine.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
That her?
She's left herself nothing. Gave every last copper to the church.
I say, I'm curious what my wife would say about that.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart.
us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Bravo! She's good. She's amazing. Oh, it's beautiful. Uh-oh. We know her.
I know him!
Yeah.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music.
I liked you, woman. I liked you.
Capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Betrayal.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Got me there.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
That's about what, huh?
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Hanson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Hanson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Alright. Talk to you later. 720 XP for that. Good gracious. Okay, get Junior, get to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. Question Reuven about Dandelion's disappearance without raising any suspicion. Huh. That's gonna be difficult, I feel like. Okay. We have lots of contracts to do still, or as well. Scavenger hunt. Alright, we did have some character updates. Priscilla. As a poet and a romantic, I have immortalized in flowery verse the charms both corporal and spiritual of many women. Yet, when I open my mouth to sing the praise of Priscilla, I find, hard as this might be to conceive, that my throat constricts, words turn to meal in my mouth, and all elaborate turns of speech seems artificial and empty when compared to the natural beauty, talent, sensitivity, and intellect nature has bestowed her. Priscilla, or Kalonita, the stage name under which she gained artistic renown, was around the time of our story's beginning, and during the last stop on a triumphal tour of concerts that had taken her from the sumptuous courts of Land Exeter and Pont Venice through Trechegor and Kaelf, finally bringing her to the glorious city of Novigrad. She is pretty. Hanson Jr. Cyprian? Vili? I don't know. The younger was one of Novigrad's most dangerous criminals. He had inherited his father's casinos, fighting rings, and brothels, as well as the old man's sadistic tendencies, ruthlessness, and lack of scruples. These traits had made the moniker Hanson something of a family heirloom for his powerful criminal clan. I am gonna go ahead and end this part here. I really tried to get through this video, and I really hope it won't be too annoying to watch. I apologize, but I really wanted to do something after being bedbound for a couple of days. So I wanted to play something. I needed to sit at my computer. My lovely setup. Again, I really missed it. But guys, we did a lot of story today. That was just what I was in the mood for. So I just wanted to play some of the story. And we did like 2 missions. I think 2 story missions. But yeah, next video, I think we're gonna do some exploring, maybe some question marks. Do a little bit of a longer video. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. But yeah, I really love meeting all the new characters that we did today. I like Triss. Don't know much about her yet. We haven't spent that much time with her. Hopefully she will show up again soon. Dandelion, we're yet to meet. I really like Priscilla. She seems very cool, very talented, very beautiful. Sultan, which is probably one of my new favorite characters. I think he's amazing. I really like him. Excited to play more as usual. I really enjoy my time with the game, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying watching the videos, and you guys are allowing me to take my time with the game, just exploring, have fun, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. I really appreciate it. But before I end the video, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my channel members, which I'll have listed over here. I really appreciate the extra support so much. It really means the world to me, so just thank you guys so much. But if you just hang out with me today and just watch me play, I appreciate that a ton. It means so much to me that you guys want to take some time out of your day to just chill and hang out, watch me play. So also just thank you for your time. But if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? It's free, and we would love to have you a part of the Baked Bean team. And I really hope to see all of you in the next video of whatever I make. But for now, goodbye and take care.